Okay, next I joined, guess what? I joined Buddhism because I really liked Zen Buddhism. There was a lot of wisdom in it. I liked it. I read a lot of the books of wisdom, enjoyed it, met with many American Buddhists that lived, where I lived was near Mount Shasta, and up above, close to the Oregon border, there was a Buddhist colony actually. I remember once I met one of the Buddhist ladies. I went to her and she said, if you have any pains or aches or problems, a health problem, spiritual problem, anything like this, we actually sell idols here. You can buy an idol specific to a particular thing, take it home and pray to it, and you will be healed. At that time, I put my bag underneath my arm and I said, excuse me, see you later. This was actually the end of my episode of Buddhism. At the same time, in Mount Shasta, where I was, Mount Shasta, it was infested with New Age people that, you know, like I said, whatever feels right, partially like Hindu philosophy, and partially was basically man-made New Age. You call it New Age. You know, we're gods ourselves. They got together, they danced together, ate together, slept together, did whatever, you know. We had the rainbow gathering once a year. I was not part of it. And people come from around the country to Mount Shasta by thousands, and they spend like something like 40 days in the mountain, most of the time naked. And basically it was another version of the hippieism. Unfortunately, I never got into it, but I thought that I had some attraction to the New Age philosophy. I guess I was looking for more of like a family, people to belong to, and people were very open, and I met many, many nice people. But I really felt that, you know, the fulfillment I was looking for wasn't there. The spiritual fulfillment wasn't there. But one of the things that it really bothered me a lot was the sanctity between men and women. To me, even at the time when I was really not religious, I felt that sanctity was violated all the time. Anybody who was attracted to anybody, they could just go and have sex with each other and or have even children with each other, and this was the way of life for them. And I thought, how could this bring happiness? Women were also very outspoken and very bold. They would go to men, they would, you know, propose to men for any kind of activities that they were interested in. Somehow I felt femininity had gone beyond its bound at that time when I was, like I said, I was not religious at all, but I was searching. But things were not fitting well, you know, things were not fitting in my mind. And I continue looking and searching. There was a Unity Church that was actually not literally a Christian church. It's somewhat is New Age. Yeah, I went to that as well, and I noticed basically the following same thing. And 1 week a couple would come, so we spiritually got married last week. 2 weeks later, so we spiritually got divorced. And it was too loose for me. I need to move on. So I moved on to the next step. But my next step took me to a beautiful place, Paradise Island, that looked like this, but it was not this. I tell you in the next episode where I went.